Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. This is Mile High Beach, and this is our, well, we've got a couple of playlists. One of them is the Big Rig Friendly Campground Reviews. This one is Good Eats in Small Spaces. And so today, I'm Alicia, Plechette's behind the camera, and Charlie is seated out of the way on the floor. Good boy. Yes. Way to stay out of the way, Pookie. All right. So today we are making, we're going over to a friend's house. We're doing one of our Summer to Remember items. We're going to be visiting friends. We're here in Washington, and we are going to be taking something to their house. And this is a campground favorite. And I say that because I made it, I don't know, was it a month ago? I think I made it a month ago. And it was such a hit. And it's just one of those things that's easy to make, and you can make it in a small space, because as you can see, this is the counter space pretty much right here. You can make it in a small space, and it's easy to transport, and it's a big hit. So today we're making a quinoa salad. And if you aren't familiar with quinoa, quinoa is, I think they call it an ancient grain. What's great about it is it has a lot of protein in it. So if you want to have a completely vegan diet or vegetarian diet, you can use this as a protein. So it's very good for that. As you can see here, I have already prepped. I don't want to bore you with the prep of the vegetables, but we have cucumbers, Kalamata olives, tomatoes, some red and orange bell peppers, and red onion. I've got the pepper mill out because we're going to use that. This is the seasoning that I put on the quinoa, and we'll actually finish the salad with that as well. I finished the salad with a little bit, or excuse me, the quinoa with a little bit of, just a teeny bit of olive oil. And this was a Knorr chicken bouillon cube. I actually cooked the chicken with this.
The quinoa.
Yeah, cooked the chicken. That's hilarious. Cooked the quinoa.
Didn't we say this was chicken salad?
Yes, we cooked the quinoa with this. And then I'm going to cut this open and dice it up a little bit and put it into the salad as well. All right, so right now, I also didn't want to bore you with the cooking of the quinoa. So the quinoa is in the blast chiller over here, and that's a little tongue-in-cheek because, of course, we don't have a blast chiller. We don't have any space for that kind of thing. But here's how I made my blast chiller. So I cooked the quinoa, like I said, with the broth and with some of that Greek seasoning. And then you probably can't see it now because it was all ice under here. I had ice under here, and that's to cool it off. So I just put it, you can see the condensation around the edge here, but this is all cooled off nicely, and then I had the fan on for the microwave, and so that helps to cool it down some. So I'm just going to go ahead and start preparing this salad. It's super easy. I'm just taking a little dish that we can take over to our friend's house. So this is melamine, nice melamine. So I'm just going to come over here and grab a little bit of this cooled off quinoa. Oopsie. A little bit of the cooled off quinoa. We're just going to throw it into the thing here and chunk it up some. Yes, again, cooking that with a chicken bouillon cube really helps to give this some nice flavor, so it's not just, a flat tasting grain. It's actually quite tasty quinoa. You can also see that this is not just plain, there's a little flecks in there. It's red quinoa as well as the regular, I guess, natural colored quinoa. I don't know. Anyway, that's good enough. So we'll put a few of this in, a little bit of this in here. A little bit of that in here. And then we're just going to put the vegetables in here. We're just going to fling some of these vegetables in here just for the purposes of putting this together, so you can see how it all comes together. Put the tomato in there, and I'm cutting the tomatoes up in a way where if people don't want them, they can pick them out. Kind of the same thing with the cucumber. The people that we're actually having dinner with our friends Tammy and Tracy. We used to live right below them when we had our condo in San Diego, and they moved up to Oregon years ago, and so we are meeting them. Actually, they're in Washington now, so we're going to be meeting them at their house for dinner tonight. So I'm just going to dump some of this in here just to kind of get it going. And then, as you can see, this all mixes up in here really, really nicely. Really. Look at the color. The flavor is going to be great. And we're actually going to go wine tasting first before we go to their house. So I'm going to put a bag of ice in our cooler to put it under here and put this on top and put a lid on top of it, and it'll be good to go. So I got some feta cheese. Now they have the, well, as you know, I've got some food allergies, so I'm always careful to look at ingredients. There was some feta cheese here that had like cellulose in it. You can buy whatever you want, but I like to buy stuff that has as few ingredients as possible. They put cellulose in this kind of thing for clumping, but if you get the kind that you have to grate yourself, you don't have to worry about the clumping situation, and then you don't have all those added ingredients that you don't want. So this actually looks like a really nice feta cheese, and we're just gonna, oh, we already got a little crumble right there. We're just gonna crumble it up and put it into the salad. So we're just gonna crumble it here easily, nicely into the salad. Just crumbling it up, putting it down in here, and then I will dice up some of these artichokes. Let me just rinse my hands here real quick. I mean, look at how good this is looking, right? This looks yummy. Yeah. And again, you could eat this as a full meal. It is absolutely a full meal as it is. Now, the last thing I'm going to put in here, in addition to this, I'm going to chop this up, but I won't bore you with that. I'm going to put some of this Greek seasoning in here. I love Penzeys, and I did check the ingredients here on this one because we're trying to get all of our ingredients with no sugar in it. This one is a winner, no sugar in this one. So we would finish it with a little bit of Greek seasoning and put just a teeny bit of really good quality olive oil over the top. Just a little teeny bit. And then we'll mix it up and we'll take it over to our friend's house. It'll be ready to go. Delicious. Oh, gotta have pepper too. Little bit of, now I'm in charge of putting the pepper on because we want to still be able to see the meal after we're done.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Pleshette likes a lot of pepper, and I'm like, not everybody likes that much pepper, dear. All right, so you can see how gorgeous this is, and it's, like I said, it is a campground favorite. Easy peasy, easy to make, really tasty, full meal if you wanted to just have this for dinner. But that's it. This is our quinoa salad, and super easy to make. Thank you for watching. When you got a small space and you need to pull something good together that's healthy, this is a great idea. All of this is gluten-free, corn-free, and really very, very tasty. So we will see you. Oh, you have a question?
Well, I was going to say, what do you like to take when you're going to a friend's party or a potluck? What kind of quick little salad do you like to make?
Yeah, when you're going to take something to a potluck, what do you take that's easy? You know, this is with the exception of a few little vegetables, you can actually pull this whole thing together pretty much out of the pantry. I mean, if you had some stuff that was in cans, you know, vegetables that were in cans, you could use that too. So, I mean, that's kind of the thing, because you may not have all the fruits, you know, the fresh stuff. So, yeah. What do you like to take to potlucks? Is it easy to make? Is it easy to put together? Is it easy to transport? We'd love to hear about it and share that recipe. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and we look forward to next time when you'll join us for either a campground review, or we're actually doing Harvest Host reviews now too. Like, subscribe. I can't even talk. Like, subscribe, share, and comment below. So put all those good recipes below, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Wow.